Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Wednesday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this amazing channel. Today, we are in week 15 of our Orlando Wizards franchise, and we are facing off against the Philadelphia Eagles. And in this episode, this is whom we faced last season in the NFC Conference Championship game before advancing on to the Super Bowl. And this was the episode when Jaylon Jefferson got injured. So I'm going to have that link to the video in the description if you haven't checked it out already. It was from a couple of months ago. It was from last season. So anyway, moving on. Let's check out the playoff picture. Since we beat the Carolina Panthers last episode, they are no longer in the seed, but the New York Giants are at that number 7 seed. And if they win all their games, they could be in it. The Wizards are still at that number 1 seed. If they lose today, they might be pushed back to the number 2 seed, and the Philadelphia Eagles would take the number 1 seed. So, without a further ado, oh wait, we have one more thing to show you guys something. This happened in last episode, and this was our weekly award. So I'll have last episode's linked in the description as well to the video. So Jaylon Jefferson, 15 for 20, 369 passing yards, 4 touchdowns. What a game for him. So we'll see you guys at kickoff.
From Orlando, Florida, it's week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Orlando Wizards taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Here is the playoff picture. The Wizards had just recently clinched the wild card. So this basically means we are the first team to do so, make the postseason. And the Philadelphia Eagles are hyped up to return to kickoff. So it is kickoff time here at DisneyWorld Stadium in Orlando, Florida. And the fans are all hyped up today to see their Orlando Wizards beat the Philadelphia Eagles in this game. So the Eagles are ready to return, and they get stopped down around the 29-yard line. And that is going to be a first down. But we do get to see Carson Wentz, the Super Bowl 52 champion, stepping onto the field for the first time for the Philadelphia Eagles. So, first and 10 from the 29 here in Orlando, Florida. So they're going to throw the football. They're going to pass this to Jalen Reagor, and that's going to be a first down. 3 receptions, 53 yards, and no touchdowns last week. But that could all change today in this episode. So first down and 10. So from the 41, they're going to hand it off to Miles Sanders, the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania native. He did not lose nor gain any yards on that play. So basically saying it is second and 10 now. So we're going to use the nickel formation here for the defense. And they're at the 41. So they're just going to run the football with Miles Sanders. And he also does not lose nor gain any yards on that play, as it will be third down and 10 from the 41-yard line. And it appears that they're going to do a passing play, this Eagles football team, and they throw it lopsided. It is incomplete. So this actually means the Orlando Wizards do claim possession of the football, and they're ready to return the punt. They got Tyler Lockett. So they're going to punt this away, and we're just going to do, I'm not going to do a fair catch. I just want to return for a couple or so yards. And Tyler Lockett, he does a spin move. He gets stopped at the 46. All right, now this is going to be a first down and 10. So we're going to use a fake screen wheel on first down. And this will be the first time on the field for Jaylon Jefferson and the Orlando Wizards. They're going to throw the football that time. It's going to be incomplete there. So This he offensive yards with pass yards 271.3, 253.3 without him. So they do better with him than they do without, because he's, like I said in the previous episodes, he's been out with that hand injury and now he's fully recovered. So Jaylon Jefferson, he is going to get sacked by Derek Barnett. So that will be a 3rd and 15 now here for the Orlando Wizards as they're at the 40-yard line. And I'm thinking Jaylon Jefferson, we're going to throw this deep to Kenny Stills, and it looks like he slides on into the end zone for a touchdown. So we have 3,500 passing yards this season, and the Orlando Wizards lead at 7-0 here at Disney World Stadium. All right, now this is going to be a 1st down and 10. Carson Wentz, he's going to throw this to the wide receiver there, and it's now 2nd and 5 for a gain of 5 yards on that play. So our defense has been auto flip. So basically, Carson Wentz, he is going to throw this football, and he gets sacked by Janoris Jenkins. He gets his first sack of the game. 3rd and 11 now for the Philadelphia Eagles. So the Eagles, they're going to do a passing play, but they get sacked by Janoris Jenkins again, and that's going to be a 4th down and 17 now. And Orlando has had 2 sacks in this game defensively, and Tyler Lockett, he's ready to return the punt now. And I guess we could return, and we get stopped at the 46. So this will be a 1st down and 10. We're going to use the Y option angle on 1st down and 10. So I'm just going to use Marvin Jones as my passing play. So I'm going to throw this to Marvin Jones, and that turns out to be incomplete. So this will now be a 2nd and 10. End of the first quarter, the Orlando Wizards lead it in Disney World Stadium 7-0 over the Philadelphia Eagles. So they're at the 46-yard line now, and Jaylon Jefferson, he is ready to throw. He's going to throw this deep. It's way too deep, actually. So we're just going to use a simple vertical pass play on 3rd down and 10 from the 46. So Jaylon Jefferson whatsoever, he is going to throw this deep to Tyler Lockett. He actually caught it with one hand. So that's going to be the 2nd touchdown of the game for the Orlando Wizards, and they lead this one 14-0. Okay, now it's 1st down and 10 from the 31-yard line here in Orlando, Florida, as Carson Wentz will hand this football off to Miles Sanders. So he has 3 rushes. He hasn't lost nor gained any yards in this whole entire game, basically. And we're going to blitz here on the defense. So Orlando, that's us. We only allowed 5 yards in this game. So they're basically just going to throw the football there. That's going to be an incomplete pass. So it's now 3rd down and 10 now for the Philadelphia Eagles. So they're going to use defense formation here. We're going to use the 3-4 formation here for the defense. They actually throw the football that time. It's going to be incompleted, but it will not be a 1st down, as the Orlando Wizards, they're going to be ready to return the punt. They're going to be ready to return the kickoff with Tyler Lockett. So Tyler Lockett, he's ready to return, and it looks like he does get stopped at the 34, and that will be a 1st down and 10. So I'm going to use the weak formation here. We're going to use a quick slant route here for the offense, and Jaylon Jefferson, he is ready to throw the football. So Jaylon Jefferson, he is going to throw this. Almost intercepted, though. He is so lucky that that ball was not intercepted, because if it was, we would have led it to a turnover, and the Eagles would have had possession of the football. So Jaylon Jefferson, I am going to throw this to Tyler Lockett. So he gets a 1st down out of it. He makes a juke move there. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. All right, now 2nd and 16. J.J. Watt of the Eagles made that sack there, and Rob Gronkowski claimed that reception, but Ryan Ramczyk of our Wizards O-line down and hurt. We're going to use a PA boot LT on 3rd and 4. And Jaylon Jefferson, he is ready to throw this football. I'm going to pass it to Rob Gronkowski. He does get that first down, 5 for 9, 176 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day. He does have a shoulder strain, but it's not too serious, but he will return in this game. 1:04 to go in the first half. Jaylon Jefferson, he's back to pass. He is going to throw this to Gronk, but it got dropped. So I was not expecting that to happen whatsoever. We needed that touchdown either way. So Jefferson, he is going to throw this to Gronk, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Wizards. And it will now be a 21-0 lead here in Orlando, Florida. All right, now 1st down and 10 from the 31-yard line. 45 seconds ago in the first half. And Carson Wentz, he is trying to look to throw, but he gets sacked. Eagles take that timeout, so it's now 21-0 still. Eagles have not scored a single point at all. 2nd and 16, 40 seconds to go. And it looks like they're going to throw the football. They're going to throw this to, I think, Jalen Reagor, but that turned out to be incomplete. So it's now 3rd down and 16 now from the 38. And there's only 36 seconds to go. And it looks like they're going to throw it to Miles Sanders. Oh my gosh, and Miles Sanders, he's going to get the first touchdown of the game for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it will now be 21-7 here in Orlando. We'll see you guys at kickoff. All right, now it is kickoff time here in Orlando, Florida. And Marquise Lee, he's ready to return. And he's going to get stopped at the 33, so we'll see you guys at the second half. Okay, now it is kickoff time here in Orlando, Florida, as the Philadelphia Eagles kick this off, and Marquise Lee is ready to return here for the Orlando Wizards, and they are at the 38-yard line. So that's going to be the beginning of the second half here. So Jaylon Jefferson, he is thinking about using an I-form slot flex play. So we're going to use a small slant route basically. And that's going to be a 1st down and 10 for the Wizards. He's going to throw this to Marvin Jones, a former Detroit Lions wide receiver. 8 for 13, 237 yards for Jaylon Jefferson in this game. And we're still going to use that same exact play, but I'm thinking about using David Njoku as my wide receiver. So, as my receiver, I'm going to throw it deep to him. Njoku uses that juke move there, and he gets it in there at the 7-yard line. So 9 for 14, 200-some yards. And we're going to move the chains here in Florida, as it's going to be a 1st and goal from the 7. So Jaylon Jefferson, he's going to throw this incomplete pass. So 9 for 15. They're intended for Marvin Jones Jr. And let's see, Jaylon Jefferson, he is ready to throw the football. He's going to pass it to Marvin Jones, and that's going to be a touchdown. We're going to take a small break. So that will be his first receiving touchdown of the game. All right, Carson Wentz apparently did get injured. So Jalen Hurts, he's going to run the football field for the Philadelphia Eagles. He slides on in for a 1st down. And we attempted the 2-point conversion earlier on our last offensive drive, but we actually didn't make it. So the Eagles are going to hand the football off to Miles Sanders, and that's going to be stopped at the 7. So this will be a 2nd and 5 now. We're going to use some man coverage here for the defense. And it looks like that they're going to gets sacked on that play. So Marcus Davenport, we're going to take the timeout to think of our game plan. And this is going to be a 3rd and 9. So if they do not make a first down or touchdown on this play, they will have to take a field goal try for 3 points. So I'm thinking that they're going to run the football. Oh, and it's fumbled. So he lost the football there. So this basically means the game is not over yet. There's only 4 minutes to go, and they're at the 1-yard line. So if the Eagles score it, they get their second touchdown of the game, and they're still at the 1. They did not make the touchdown just yet. So we're going to use the 60 pinch goal line formation here for the defense. And it looks like they're going to hand it off to him. And he stopped at the 1-yard line. So we're going to blitz here on defense with only a 3rd and goal to go. So I'm thinking they're going to hand it off to Miles Sanders. He gets stopped at the 1. So they're going to attempt the field goal on 4th and goal. They should. Oh, no, wait. They're actually going to convert on 4th down. So if they do not convert on 4th down, this will be the Wizards football. So they don't make it on 4th down, and Jalen Hurts is 0 for 1. So 1st and 10, we're going to use the pass play formation here for the offense. And we're at the 1-yard line. So Jaylon Jefferson, he's trying to figure who to pass it to, but he is tight in the end zone, and it looks like he gets sacked in his own end zone for a 2-point safety. And the Eagles get a free kick return at the 20. So after we do this kick return, we're going to take a break. So Jordan Berry, he's going to punt this at the 20. So basically saying the Eagles, they're going to do a fair catch. All right, now Jalen Hurts, he is going to run the football field for the Philadelphia Eagles. He passes it to the wide receiver. There's only a minute 15 to go in the 4th. So the Eagles, they get sacked by Cam Jordan. 2 sacks in this game by him. 3rd and 12 now for the Eagles. And they're going to throw. That will be incomplete. So this will result in a 4th and 12. But the question is, will they make a first down out of this? And the answer is no. But we still have possession of the football. So we're going to use a PA seam shot on 1st down and 10. So Jaylon Jefferson, he is back to pass. He's ready to throw. He's going to pass it to Marvin Jones Jr. 297 yards for Jaylon Jefferson in today's episode. He has really been on a roll this whole time. So he's been acing the field like he's no other quarterback. So I'm going to throw this to Njoku. That's going to be incomplete. So we're just going to use, I'm not going to use I-form. I'm not going to use an I-form. I'm going to use a weak formation here for our offense. And the clock is winding down to 13 seconds to go. So Jaylon Jefferson, he is going to throw this to David Njoku. And he gets stopped at the 21. All right, Jaylon Jefferson, 146.4 pass rating, 12 for 19, 322 yards, and 4 touchdowns on the day. Carson Wentz, he did leave the game earlier. He had 1 touchdown in this game. And Jalen Hurts, he had 3 for 6, no touchdowns whatsoever. But we do have receiving touchdowns. Tyler Lockett, 114 yards, 1 touchdown. Miles Sanders had a touchdown, scored the only touchdown of the game for the Eagles. Marvin Jones, Rob Gronkowski, and Kenny Stills all scored a touchdown. Sacks-wise, defensively, Cam Jordan and Janoris Jenkins both had 2 sacks. Porter Gustin had 1 sack. Bobby Wagner had a sack. J.J. Watt had 1 sack. Derek Barnett and Marcus Davenport all claimed a sack. So that wraps it up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next episode.